welcome back to our channel. Today we have a very special guest on our channel, and this is going to be a very cool video, so we can't wait for you to see it. We have Mel here, or Melanie.
Hey.
She is the owner of the Flawless Med Spa here in Miami. So we're going to be talking to her a little bit about her med spa and some of the benefits of going to a med spa, and also what it's like to be a boss. So make sure you keep watching and like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So we have Melanie here.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to YouTube.
Hey.
Have you ever recorded a video for YouTube or channel before?
Probably, but I don't remember.
Okay, well, we'll just say we have the exclusive. Okay,
we're the first one.
Yeah, we're breaking it.
Breaking news.
So Mel, you have this amazing med spa, Flawless Icon.
Amazing.
And I've been coming here for a while getting treatments, and
I have been coming
Cynthia as well. So we just felt like we had to interview because we're so inspired by your journey and being a boss and owning your own business. But also, I love the treatments here, and I noticed that anybody that I tell that I'm getting the treatments from, they're like, "Oh my God, you do laser?"
Yeah.
Like, won't you get burned? Aren't you scared? Aren't you this, that? And I'm like, no, it's actually an amazing experience. So
amazing. I actually got lasered yesterday.
Really?
My whole body.
Ooh, really? That's my dream.
Yeah.
I want to get my entire body.
Yeah,
I'm working on it, one body part at a time, but we're getting there.
Yes.
I want to know what that feels like.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. We use like the best technology, cater to all skin types. And of course, the more modern, the more hip your machinery is, the less it's gonna hurt. So we got the best.
Good. So what are some of the things that people should be aware of, or what is the deciding factor? Why should people come get laser?
I definitely recommend laser for definitely anybody that has kinky, coarse hair because of ingrown hairs, PCOS. Laser is the only permanent solution to get rid of ingrown hairs. A lot of people are scared to get lasered because, of course, they heard that it's not for their skin type, or African American people can't get lasered. But time has changed, and there is a laser out here for us.
Thank you, time.
Yes, and for all skin types. So a lot of med spas or dermatologists obviously only have the laser for Caucasian skin. So as time has changed, there is a laser where there's both combined, for African American and Caucasians and Asians and Hispanics, for them to get treated safely under licensed professionals. So you got to make sure where you go, you just can't go anywhere. They will burn you, scab you.
I've seen some crazy stories on the news about people getting burned. That was like why I was intimidated.
I got burned before.
Really?
Before I started laser. My laser company, I got lasered in a place in Hollywood. I won't say their name.
No.
I got lasered, and of course it was a Caucasian facility. No biggie, whatever, but I was suffering from ingrown hairs, and I was like, somebody educated me on laser for the ingrown hairs, PCOS, razor bumps. And I went, and it was a Caucasian lady. Of course, she had me on the wrong settings, which to my whole vagina was scabbed and burnt. And every single time I got burnt, but it solved the issue. So I was like the only black girl in the facility. It was like me and this other guy. The facility was packed, and I was like the only black girl. So I was like, you know what? This is actually works for me. I'm gonna open a med spa. I'm gonna go to school for this. First of all, because it's not like you're sweating and it's treacherous work. I'm like, this is easy, and I need to introduce it to the African American community, letting them know this is what solves our problem. So I mean, Caucasians get razor bumps too, African Americans, Hispanics. So this is what works. It works.
Right. It's universal.
Yeah, amazing. I'm so glad you mentioned that, because we were talking a little bit about why should people get lasered, and you mentioned the burning, which is like such a traumatic experience.
It was bad, but I learned from it through my own experience. It helped me. I haven't had a razor bump like in 6-7 years. It doesn't come back. It reduces the hair, and then over a course of doing several treatments, it kills the hair follicle and the bulge. So no hair, no bumps.
How many treatments?
Bumps.
How many treatments do you recommend someone who's kind of wanting?
I don't want any hair. How many treatments do I
all depends on the ethnicity. One, it all depends on the hair density too. So, clinical studies, you need 6 to 8 treatments. Coarser hair, you may need a little more. I know for me, I have coarse hair, so I need to do like 12. So the thinner the hair, the less treatments. The coarser the hair, the more treatments you have to do. But you want to make sure and be consistent. If you're not consistent, then you mess up the cycle, and then because hair grows every 6 weeks. So So we want you to come every 4 to 6 weeks.
That's an important thing because I messed up the cycle.
Yeah, you can't mess up the cycle.
I messed up the cycle. Oh, I did it.
You can't mess up the cycle because as it's growing, you want to laser grow to the point where
there's no follicle.
No follicle, no root, and it's so no more waxing, no more plucking.
I wax, but the laser sound right now. Y'all sounding real good right now.
No, the laser it's 2018. You ain't shutting down the blackness. No more waxing, because that's like tearing the skin.
Laser is not just for hair removal. We also have laser for skin, for facials. I've done a couple facials here. I love them. I love them. And there's also laser lipo if you're trying to, get snatched.
Yes, we have everything.
Special occasion or a season.
We have everything.
So, so it's not just laser hair removal for the, for hair. It's other things too as well.
Yes, acne, skin rejuvenation, fine lines and wrinkles, stimulating collagen. You don't always have to go under the knife. There's stuff that you can do non-invasive that they do in Hollywood. This is what the people do in Hollywood to maintain the elasticity of their face, the wrinkles, for blemishes, for acne, killing the, destroying the bacteria under the skin. So, this is the laser skin rejuvenation system.
So how does it feel to be a boss?
How does it feel?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Be honest.
Honestly, I don't take that word I don't use that word at all. I work, so your boss has to work.
Yes.
And so you could tell level 2.
Can you say that one more time? I know. Nice and loud.
The boss has to work.
Yes. Amen.
Because a lot of people use that word, I'm a boss, but it means nothing. The boss has to work.
Exactly.
So you get to that plateau where you don't have to be there.
Yes.
That's your boss. Exactly. So then you're a boss in your facility, but you're still working. I look at it, I'm still working because this is my passion. I like what I do, so I work.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you recently franchised your company, Flawless Icon. Congratulations on that.
You want to invest in something, invest in a med spa because beauty is year round and it's great turnaround. And everybody wants to stay youthful with social media and everything. Everybody wants to be intact and pretty and flawless. So the beauty industry is like new technology, new machines. You always got a service to provide.
Right.
But
so as far as the franchising, how does that feel as far as being able to give someone else the opportunity to be their own boss?
It feels
give them opportunity
great.
to work.
It feels great because a lot of people like me, I had to dig it from the ground. On my own and figure it out. Just figure it out. Just see, trial and error. But with franchising, you give somebody opportunity who has the money but don't have the background medically and somebody that's in business to show them how to do it. So being franchise gives them the blueprint to follow everything we do, and it's like being married. So it's not like we tell you to open and then buy. No, we have to make sure you succeed. We want you to succeed. We want you to be successful. So being franchise gives somebody an opportunity to start their own business, leave whatever they may be tired of being a police officer, have some money saved up, and they can open their own facility and be happy and run a business that actually makes great money. If you are interested, send us an email, flawlessicon99@gmail.com, and we can definitely talk about financing and everything.
That's
to open your own. If you're looking to open a med spa in any state or even any country, we could definitely get you situated and open anywhere.
So what do you recommend for someone who is ready to put in the work but just doesn't know how to, as far as wanting to be a boss or wanting to be an entrepreneur? What are your recommendations?
It starts with the brain, because if your brain's not there, then you have to prepare yourself mentally. Like before I went into this, I was listening to CDs, DVDs about success and stuff like that. So it's mentally there, because if it's not mentally there, and I'm very spiritual, so I keep a relationship with God because I built this on my own, just me and Him.
Your baby.
So, it's my baby. So and you got to get your mind mentally there when it's discipline. It's a lot of stuff. So a lot of people are not disciplined to wake up and put in the work and then stay late, and then it's a lot. You have to deal with customers, you have to deal with staff, you have to deal with employees, you have to do a lot of stuff. So you got to mentally prepare yourself when you want to be a boss, because then people will come and they'll try to shut you down, or they'll try to do stuff, and if you're not mentally prepared, then you're gonna fail.
I would say that too.
So how do you deal with stress?
Work out.
Yes. Yes, we love to work out.
You're doing like this whole fitness series on our channel.
So let me know. I'll go out there and give y'all a couple
She's
push-ups.
doing the intermittent fasting. We've done meal prep. I went vegan. I did vegan. So
you look amazing.
Thank you.
Trying.
Coming here to Flawless, and getting right in the, you say it all the time. It's all about what you eat.
Yeah, it's about what you eat.
You're like a great advocate for like. In order for you to stay the way that you want to look or whatever you want to do, you have to work out and maintain it at the same time.
Yeah, it's all discipline.
Yes.
It's discipline.
Yeah.
Because I just had a pizza yesterday, but I worked out this morning.
See, that's balance.
Balance.
Balance it out.
If you're trying to do something and you're scared, you better get God in it. Because you ain't going to make it.
That's a word right there. So, for my last question, I was going to ask, how do you handle any setbacks in business?
Yeah.
Because I know, even from us personally as, budding entrepreneurs, we have our business called Perle and also have our channel, we're experiencing setbacks sometimes. So, how do you bounce back from a setback?
I look at a setback as part of the journey, and it's a learning. Because if there's no setback, then you're not learning anything.
All right, so that was my last question. Cindy, you have any more questions?
No, let's get to the demo.
Ask me as many questions. I can
We're ready to see some of this goodness. We're getting ready to show you some treatments, so make sure you stay tuned. You ready to give us some demonstrations?
I'm always ready to zap.
We're ready too. Ooh, I'm scared though. I'm scared to get it zapped.
I know. I want to watch this.
All right, stay tuned.
This is called the Rose Voices of Laser. That's why we can treat anybody safely without third-degree burns, like some people do. This is aggressive skin tightening. This is the last step to our laser lipo treatment. Aggressively and intense amount of heat penetrating 5 layers to her dermis to tighten her stomach. Just like when we cook chicken, when we put the heat over the shrimp, salmon, chicken, it gets smaller. Same thing, we're basically shrinking her fat cells with this intense amount of heat. It's great for stretch marks, loose skin. Aggressive skin tightening can also be done on the face as well, inner thighs, any part of the area of the body where you want to tighten that has really loose skin. For 15 minutes, I would say probably twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how loose the stomach is. Brings back elasticity, helps stimulate collagen, shrink fat cells. It's like the icing of the cake to our laser lipo treatment. And you feel it right away because your stomach is hot. You're to the point where you're like,
I actually do feel like my stomach is moving.
Yeah. You know something's going on.
Yes, it feels like something's happening.
Yeah. Clients are really happy with this service here.
So what is that gun that she kind of...
She's checking the temperature of your stomach. We want to keep the stomach to at least 40 degrees Celsius. That's the max you want to go, because then now it's really burning the client and the client can get burned. laser lipo. Laser lipo is laser lipo. It's FDA approved to help puncture fat cells in any area where we have fatty tissue, adipose tissue, like our thighs, our arms, our stomach, our back, safely, only going to the subcutaneous level. It's not going to your bloodstream, your organs, anything like that. And it's totally safe. We want to do this once a week or twice a week. Giving yourself 3 days in between for you to liquefy the fat and piss it out. So the more water you drink, the more you can have the fat be released through your lymphatic system, through our urine and our fecal matter. Any pain?
No.
Just warm sensation, right?
Yeah, it feels warm.
Now we can go higher, but I don't want to do that because you're light skin. It can leave some little marks, little because of the laser being there at a high intensity for 30 minutes. It can leave like little dots, but it goes away. But who wants that when you're trying to get snatched and go to the beach, you know? So that's laser lipo. Our laser lipo services are now in 30 minutes, but we give you like several different treatments within that hour and 30 minutes for you to get effective results. Because some clinics, they just put this on you for like 20 minutes and be like, bye. Now it's okay if you're just, you know, but we're here at Flawless Icon about results. So we want to make sure that we give you our combination of things that works for each and everybody's body type for you to get results. So this is number one right here. This, the laser, is number one. Also teeth whitening too.
I love good teeth whitening.
Yes, Cynthia's obsessed with teeth whitening. So I don't know what that is.
Right, this right here is ultrasonic cavitation. It's the new wave. A lot of med spas have it. It helps break down pockets of fat and eliminate cellulite. So she's gonna do it like in a circular motion, break up the fat. Because we just melted it, now we need to break it up. Okay. Eliminate cellulite, kind of soothe out. Gel's nice and warm, right?
It's warm. I kind of shocked. Okay, because it goes on cold and it gets warm right after.
Right. So we make sure everything here is a nice experience. You can't put cold gel on, you know, on your body. You're like, oh gosh, this is so annoying. So the experience is everything. So we have our beautiful Kathy here. It's gonna perform cavitation. Now you want to eat good, you know, you don't want to do this and then go home and eat pizza. That you have a healthy diet when you're doing this. This is non-invasive. This is like a little cheating system to people who work out and eat good, but certain areas just so stubborn, whether it's like our love handles or our little pouch under the belly button, certain areas just, you need a little help. We need help.
Yes.
And we're the helpers.
So why is it important for her to be kind of moving her arm around and just doing different movements with the wand?
Because it also has radio frequency waves, so you want to make sure that you're combustion, like you're really breaking up the fat.
Okay.
So, and then it can get warm, and it can feel a little irritated on the skin if she just leaves it there, you know, like, because it feels the waves, the wavelengths, like you can feel it, like the pulsing. So you want to keep it moving, and then the infrared light helps with the liquefying of the fat.
So how long is this process?
Well, in our treatment, this treatment is an hour and 15 minutes, so we give you laser lipo for 30. We would give you a combination of radio frequency and cavitation for another 30 minutes. And then we give you aggressive skin tightening for 15 minutes. That knocks out your 75-minute treatment.
So how many treatments do I have to, have in order to see some abs?
Now, realistically, like I said, you must eat good and work out when you're doing this treatment. We always recommend at least 6 to 8 sessions. Of course, the more sessions you do, the better results you get. First treatment, you can lose 1 to 3 inches guaranteed, depending on your body type. Some people come in here, they lose 3 inches. Somebody may come in here and lose 2, and then somebody might just lose 1 because half the time, a lot of people are bloated. A lot of people are not, eating the right stuff, enough fiber for them to use the bathroom daily, and they're just bloated. So sometimes, you just want to make sure that you're eating a lot of fiber or doing some apple cider vinegar, which helps break up helps burn fat and also helps with constipation. So you're not bloated. It helps with bloating too. Get rid of gassy stomachs because once you look bloated.
So you make sure you dilute it with water. Don't just take a shot of it.
No shots.
Yeah.
mess up your esophagus.
Yes.
I had to learn the hard way.
Really?
I was doing it with shots, yeah, until my doctor told me, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm starting to sound like a man. I already have a deep voice, so it just got real raspy. And I was like, what's going on with me?
Oh my God.
And the vinegar was really messing up my throat.
Wow.
And me and my neighbor was doing it the same way. She came out and was like, you sound like a man. So you want to do at least a capful, 2 capfuls into the cup, and then dilute it with at least 1 cup of water. You want to put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds and drink it like a tea. Okay? And that's going to help. Like sometimes just me smelling it, I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's really good. And you want to make sure you get the organic one, the Braggs, the mothers.
Yes.
Not the fathers. The mothers.
Oh, yeah.
This right here is muscle stimulation. This is stimulating her muscles. So it's certain muscles that she can't work out while she's working out. It's gonna work it out for you, like your rectus abdominis, your obliques, certain stuff like regular crunches cannot do. This is gonna stimulate it for you. So it's contracting her muscles. So 30 minutes is equivalent to 1,000 crunches. So right now you're doing a lot of crunches. So your stomach's gonna be sore tomorrow. If we turn it up, you'll wait. Like if you turn it up right now and then tomorrow like, in bed you just go like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. One time I did and I was like, ah! And then the next day I turned around, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm telling you.
So how many times should I do this?
This is just contracting your muscles like just working out. So you can do this every day if you wanted to.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle this every day.
Flawless icon, LaserMePlease Miami. Follow now and check us out.
Yes.